Robbie, 57, owns United Service Motors in Davenport, Iowa, where he restores cars and has antiques including vintage signs. The U.S. Sun can exclusively reveal Robbie has expanded the store by adding a new garage to the back area. According to records, Robbie dropped $11,500 to add a garage to the property in March 2025. Photos obtained by the U.S. Sun show the new addition found in the back of the property with the sign Hudson Essex Service. Robbie has also stocked his shop with new antiques, as exclusive photos show the new finds. In one photo, there is a vintage Lamborghini likely ready to be restored. Another photos shows a Ballantine ale beer trailer. There is also against sales and service sign desperately in need of restoration. The store's yard is filled with motorcycles, cars and miscellaneous items including car and antique parts. For the inside, there is a Jeep, GMC pickup truck and van undergoing restorations. Antiques include a Abraham Lincoln statue, various big and small vintage and neon signs, and other collectibles. Robbie bought the commercial real estate building in Davenport, Iowa in March 2021 for $200,000. Renovations to the building included a new roof for $24,755 and plumbing and electricity for $900. Garage door makes it all come together. Love the history of this building, built in 1939 as an automotive building in downtown Davenport, the History Channel star wrote on Instagram when he bought the building. It will live on. Robbie could often be found at the shop when he isn't filming for American Pickers, as he was photographed leaving the store after a day of work in April. This comes after Mike closed down his Nashville, Tennessee antique store Antique Archaeology. His Nashville store, Antique Archaeology, shut their doors on Sunday, April 27. Mike, 60, announced the closing over Instagram. After nearly 15 amazing years, we've made the tough decision to close the doors of our Antique Archaeology store here in Music City. I've been so proud to be a part of this neighborhood, this city, and this chapter of life. But sometimes, even when something is good, you have to pause and ask yourself where your time is going, and where your heart is calling you next. For me, that's family. It's slowing down a little, staying rooted, and focusing on the new projects that are pulling at my soul. I'm not disappearing, not even close. I'll still be picking, sharing, and selling online and at our original LeClaire, Iowa store. But I've learned over the years that it's easy to spread yourself too thin, and balance is something we all chase in one way or another. He ended, "This isn't goodbye, it's just a new rhythm." The closing comes after Antique Archaeology Nashville was hit with backlash from customers over expensive prices and the amount of merchandise sold in the store. The Iowa location remains open. Robbie has been on the road filming American Pickers with Mike, John Jersey Saleh and Danielle Colby, as he traveled to California and more locations. Fortunately for Robbie, he'll have more time to dedicate to his business. Mike revealed their current break shooting the show will be the longest in 15 years. The U.S. Sun previously reported American Pickers will return with new episodes in the fall. Robbie Wolfe is wasting no time proving that the Wolfe family's antique hunting magic is far from over, as the American Pickers star is making headlines with a bold expansion of his Iowa store, just as brother Mike officially shutters his own beloved shop for good, creating the ultimate passing of the torch moment that fans can't stop talking about, stepping into the spotlight with a treasure trove of newly added antiques, quirky Americana, and rare vintage finds that collectors describe as jaw-dropping. Robbie has transformed his store into a must-visit destination that feels less like a shop and more like a living museum, packed floor to ceiling with everything from rustic farm relics and neon signs to motorcycles and memorabilia that transport visitors straight back in time. And insiders reveal the expansion has already sparked a surge in foot traffic and social media buzz with fans flooding to Iowa hoping to snag their own piece of history before it's gone. The timing is especially dramatic given Mike Wolfe's permanent shop closure, which stunned longtime viewers who wondered if the family's empire of treasures was fading. But Robbie's ambitious growth seems to signal not only a fresh chapter but a full-blown revival of the brand spirit, leaving speculation swirling that his store could soon eclipse Mike's old haunt and even reshape the future of the Pickers franchise itself, especially as whispers circulate that new filming opportunities may follow Robbie's booming success, fueling chatter that he could step even more into the spotlight as the face of antique hunting. Fans are calling the expansion the comeback nobody saw coming, and with shelves being restocked daily with hidden gems from across America, Robbie Wolfe's Iowa store is quickly becoming the epicenter of nostalgia and the ultimate hotspot for those chasing the thrill of the hunt. The buzz grows louder. Robbie Wolfe's Iowa Antique Hub is rapidly cementing its reputation as the ultimate destination for nostalgia seekers and treasure hunters, drawing in crowds not only from across the Midwest but from coast to coast, with fans describing the experience of walking through the expanded store as stepping into a time capsule where every corner holds a surprise. Shelves groan under the weight of quirky Americana, rare collectibles, gleaming neon signs, restored gas pumps, classic motorcycles and artifacts from decades past. each item carrying a story that connects visitors to America's rich history of craftsmanship and culture, and those lucky enough to score a purchase leave feeling as though they've unearthed a hidden jewel straight out of an episode of American Pickers itself. Yet what makes the expansion so riveting isn't just the antiques but the symbolism of Robbie seizing the spotlight at a moment when his brother Mike has closed his chapter, a dramatic shift. That fans see as Robbie not only keeping the family's legacy alive but reinventing it with his own brand of energy and ambition, breathing fresh life into the Pickers phenomenon at a time many thought it was fading. Whispers continue to swirl about potential new television opportunities and spin-offs centered around Robbie's booming business. Speculation that has fueled even greater excitement among die-hard followers who have been hungry for a new era of antique hunting adventures, and the idea that Robbie's Iowa store could serve as the beating heart of a future revival only adds to the fever pitch. With social media lighting up daily as visitors share snapshots of their finds, critics and fans alike are calling this expansion the comeback story nobody saw coming. And with Robbie doubling down on sourcing unique treasures from barns, attics, and forgotten corners of America, his store is quickly becoming more than just a shop. It's a movement, a revival, and perhaps the most thrilling new chapter yet in the Pickers saga, ensuring that the Wolfe name remains synonymous with the hunt for hidden history.